Hey, what's going on, boys? My name is Schlatt, and welcome back to Inbox, the show that's about getting on your hands and knees and praising God. That's not even a joke. That's the whole intro today. I got a cardboard cutout of the Pope delivered to my doorstep this morning. I don't know why I bought a cardboard cutout of the Pope, but I did. And now he's here, and he won't leave, and I'm getting kind of scared. Today's episode is going to be all about me. That's right, strap in, buckle up as I stroke my massive ego for a good 5 minutes. Let's get started. Hey, Schlatt, I noticed in the Misfits vlog you were reading Symposium, and as a Greek, I feel very proud you would honor our classics. So I'd very much appreciate it if you could recommend some books, historical, educational, novels. I don't have any specific preference, so anything you suggest will do. Thank you for making such amazing and fun content from a fan. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You did notice I was reading Symposium, which is a book by the great Plato, which recounts the time Socrates and his friends got together and hosted a big dinner party and started talking about ideas and, how much they hated women. And, most of my book interests actually came from school. I'm pretty lazy. I'm not going to go out of my way to find new literature to read or be interested by. So a lot of the stuff that I recommend to people is just stuff that I read over the course of my, however many years of schooling. And so, yeah, Symposium was on that list. As far as fiction goes, I'd say a lot of my interests are from a Russian literature class I took in senior year of high school. It was an elective I took. I loved the professor. I loved the subject matter. I mean, I've always been kind of interested in that Russian culture and language. So it was right up my alley, and we read a bunch of cool stuff. We read Crime and Punishment from Dostoevsky. We read a bunch of short stories from Pushkin, Tolstoy, but my favorite by far was Heart of a Dog by Mikhail Bulgakov, which is the story of this capitalist surgeon who's stuck in the Soviet Union, and he's trying to make a living, but the regime and the homeowners association and this dog/man hybrid that he built are all giving him a rough time, and it's just funny. It's a fun book. It's a satire on the whole situation that Bulgakov actually lived in, and I definitely give it a read. I love the style he writes in, and it's short. It's short and sweet. As far as nonfiction stuff goes, it might sound like a meme, but give Rich Dad Poor Dad a try. It's a good jumping off point for anybody who's interested in how to get yourself situated financially. And I took a lot of the rich dad's advice, even though he was kind of a prick. I guess he rubbed off on me. Who knows? But funny story about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I actually wasn't recommended it to read by anybody I knew. It was actually, this is terrible. It was actually just in an episode of Video Game High School. Ted Wong was reading it in the car while his friends were like in an adult arcade just trying to steal a video game. I don't know. But that's how I found it. And I'm glad I read it. And lastly, just read the Bible. You're going to laugh at me, right? But there's a lot of stories in there that can teach you a lot about life, a lot about yourself, whether or not you're religious. There's a reason that these books have been passed down for generations. And oh my God, what a play. What a play. Nice going, Schlatt. You killed yourself with your own Harriers. There's a reason why these books have been passed down and kept around for thousands of years. They have an importance to them. And especially recently, I've read the book of Ecclesiastes, which is one that deals with the so-called meaninglessness of life and like why we're here and what you can do while you're on this planet. And it's in my eyes, it's beneficial to read whether or not you're even remotely Christian. Let's go to the next question. Hi, Schlatt. I've been a fan of yours for a while, and I've loved to watch you grow and see the community that you've helped build. Over the last few months, my mental state has declined significantly. It was my first year at college, and in the middle of it, I had my first heartbreak with someone who I loved, but couldn't be with because they were manipulative and hurting me constantly. To this day, I'm still having trouble accepting it. It sent me into a depressive episode, which I am now in therapy to help with, and things have been looking up. The thing was, I went from the productive engineering student who worked on designing a dune buggy for a club in his spare time to just laying in bed and not wanting to do anything, just thinking. I know myself, and I know that being active in life makes me happier, but I'm beginning to question myself. Should I have to be active and working 24/7 just to be happy? I think back and know that I used to be content doing nothing and just being alive. But now as soon as I'm not actively doing something, that all too familiar feeling comes back, and it's just crushing. What is your relationship with being active and fulfillment? It's great to see you so busy dropping videos left and right, so I was wondering what your relationship with work is like. I think we're pretty similar in that when I know I'm being lazy, when I know I'm putting off work, procrastinating, not getting enough done, I just get antsy. I get disappointed with myself. I feel like I'm being useless, and that feeling absolutely just sucks. And being a YouTuber and a streamer and someone on social media all the time, this field has so much to do with momentum and algorithms that are completely out of your control. You just got to keep hacking away at it. And any break you take really screws with you. If you take a month off and are just not on Twitter, not on YouTube, not doing anything related to the brand, then I mean, you're gonna be in for a rough couple of months as you come back and try and get back to where you were. You know, you can't hit the pause button and expect everything to stay exactly the same. And so for that reason, you know, I especially kind of understand what this momentum thing is like. I feel like I have to work, and it's a bad thing in terms of, you know, not being able to really take breaks, but it's a good thing in that I enjoy what I do, and it keeps my mind off of things that aren't necessarily as nice. And for me, the days that I get up and I don't hit snooze on the alarm and I'm just up and I'm present and I put on my shoes and do something, you know, those are the best ones for me. The days where I pretend I live a normal life, even something as simple as just like getting in the car and going on a drive or making your bed or doing your laundry, you know, anything that's enough to get yourself feeling productive at the start of the day, you can carry that momentum through the day. And those days are infinitely better. Being active and actually doing stuff helps you to appreciate the times when you're not, when you can kick back, relax, and say, you know what, I'm doing good. I got a lot of stuff done. This is what I earned. And this is especially important in the age of everybody being at home. You know, we don't have anyone looking after us right now to get our ass in shape. So it really comes down to you making that decision to pick back up the momentum. And that's about all I have to say on it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next time. Peace.